In this video, you'll learn how to conditionally prevent a cell's content from being edited based on the value of another cell. This will be done through code, thus allowing you to evaluate any column value or data type. Let's see how to do it. I'll start with a new Silverlight application project. I expand the Solution Explorer and right-click to open the Add Reference window. I hold down the Control key and click to select the following components. I click OK to add them to my Silverlight project. Next, I'll add namespace references to the devexpress.agDataGrid and devexpress.agEditor's CLR assemblies. In the Layout root, I create a new AgDataGrid control and specify a name for it. I save the project and switch to Code View. For the purpose of this example, I'm going to use a simple list as my data source. I add the following class to store the data, and another class to create some test data. Now I need to bind the grid to data. In the page's default constructor, I set the data source property to the getData function of the product list class. I run the application to demonstrate the default behavior. You can see that all the columns are editable. For this example, I want to prevent the unit price column from being edited if the adjacent value of the quantity column is set to 0. I close the browser and return to Visual Studio. I switch to the XAML editor. To prevent cell editing, I need to create a handler for the grid's Showing Editor event. This event is fired before the focus cell's editor is activated. This allows you to cancel the action and prevent the cell's value from being edited. Since the event is fired for every cell, I first check to see if the focus cell is under the unit price column. If so, the event parameter's cancel property is set to true if and only if the record's quantity field is 0. So now let's run the application again to see this in action. You can see that I'm able to edit every value in the grid. To test our code, I set the quantity field of one of the records to 0. And as expected, the adjacent unit price field cannot be edited. Thanks for watching, and of course, thank you for choosing DevExpress.